What's up, guys? Paul Linn here for Lethal Arm Assassins Network in Arkansas with the champ, Monster Michael Todd. Make sure you check him out on YouTube at Monster Michael Todd. Champ, so a lot of stuff surrounds your style of arm wrestling. Well, I personally know that you're very versatile and you have a lot of different moves, but the world seems to see one thing whenever they see you. It's a shame because I think they miss seeing you and they see the move. So I must say, more and more with new arm wrestlers, this is the tip of the week. I do see more and more guys when they get stretched out start that King's move. So I just wanted to kind of give you an opportunity for the tip of the week and just talk about the King's move as a whole and how it relates to new arm wrestlers.
All right, so I often get asked how to train a King's move.
Right.
I'm like, I've never trained a King's move in my life. I train top row, pronation, back pressure.
I watched you right there.
If you open me up, I just don't quit.
Right.
That may not be the best advice for a new arm wrestler. I am very stubborn once a referee says go.
Right.
And like I said, I have a disgust for losing, so
yes.
I am willing to fight until the very end. If you're a new arm wrestler and you haven't been doing it for 30 years or
right.
20 plus years, your tendons and stuff are not going to be as strong. A lot of people think I'm holding them on a bone lock, like my arm goes to a certain spot, it locks, and then you can't pin it. Except for the only way to beat me is to break my arm. Well, how have I taken these losses?
Right.
You know, if the only way to pin me is to break my arm, then how have I taken losses, right? I've gotten very strong right before my arm gets to its fullest point because I think my body's like, this guy's an idiot, he's going to keep injuring us. So let's try to get the tendons and ligaments and muscles strong right before he gets there so we don't injure him again. That's what I believe my body is doing. So if you're not that guy and you try to just straighten your arm all the way out and stop on your bone, you're at a high risk of injury.
Right.
Because if you get me to the extension of my arm, you will oftentimes see me stand up. I'm out. You got a good match? Because it hurts. Right. Like I'm in an arm bar. Right. So I don't recommend it for newcomers. Like I hold a lot of tournaments and I foul people out constantly. Or I tell them to stand back up, whatever. I do not want to see people get injured.
Right.
It's nice to see people wanting to emulate you.
Right.
But I have not arm wrestled like this the majority of my career. I've done it since I severely injured my left arm and momentarily was not able to do my traditional pull.
Right.
So I switched from pulling with my left hand to pushing with my left hand, more of a lat dragging, pronating style move. And then if you're strong enough to stop that and stretch me out, I just don't quit. I don't recommend that for the new person, but you know, at a professional level,
right.
You know, Devin will say it, but also at a professional level, man, the risk of my arm is my risk.
Right.
You know, when they say go, we're in a sport, and there is an inherent risk of injury. I'm willing to accept that risk when someone says go. So I definitely don't think it's safe for newcomers, and I don't mean it's probably not the best route anyway.
Right.
But I will say this, and some people won't like it. There are a lot of people out there that say I would never want to win that way, or I would never do that. Yeah. And my answer to that, by your own admission, you're either a liar or a loser because you're choosing to lose versus do anything you can within the rules to win.
Right.
Or you're lying and saying you won't do it, and then there's a picture of you like Jerry Cutterette right there in Kingsville. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Way worse than any Kingsville I've ever done. Right. So that's what it comes down to, guys. It's a great sport. Arm wrestling is awesome. Be quiet real quick. We're on camera, Holmes. This is tip of the week. All right, so I hope you guys like that. We just got the Gorilla Corey West in the house at the Monster Factory. We got Paul Linn here about to put out some awesome stuff. Hope this helped.
I appreciate you, Mike. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you go over to Monster Michael Todd. Help the growth continue.